Hello, everybody. I'm here on a Thursday, which is a little bit earlier for me. I usually do a Feel Good Friday. And I wanted to just share actually some reflections and some conversations that I had. And then if you guys have seen on my page, I'm in celebration mode because it is my, you know, oiliversary, 4-year oiliversary. So that's pretty cool. But if you guys saw my post last week, I was talking about how I went to my doctor, and it was pretty cool because I went there and almost everything was good. So when I went to my doctor 4 years ago, I was suffering from severe hormone issues. I had high blood pressure. I had allergies all the time. I was having like tons and tons of issues at the time. I was anemic, had low hemoglobin, like just suffering from tons of stuff. I was getting yelled at, told to take 3 iron pills because my iron wouldn't stay up. And so this time I went to the doctor and she's like, basically like, why are you here? Like, you don't need to be here. You exercise. And I got all my stuff back. Other than the one thing that I do have hypertension right now. So I love my doctor. She is totally awesome because she's about whole life wellness. And it can be so difficult sometimes to find a specialist that can think about whole life wellness. Like sometimes you'll find a personal trainer and they just don't understand that much about nutrition, or they don't understand that much about toxic free living. Or you're with a specialist like your doctor and they just don't talk about nutrition at all. But my doctor is totally awesome. Like, we had the best conversation. We were talking about the obesity code and the diabetes code, and she actually said to me that she was so tired of people coming to her with diseases that can be fixed by lifestyle changes and not wanting to do the lifestyle changes. So we were talking about that. She was talking about how, she gives me actually prescriptions for my vitamins. She says that everyone needs to be taking a multivitamin. She gives me a prescription for calcium and for B vitamins because I have lots of allergies. So I have to supplement. I'm mildly allergic to dairy. I am allergic to all seafood. I'm allergic to all fish. I'm allergic to all tree nuts. I'm allergic to coconut. So there's a lot of good stuff out there that I can't take. And so I have to supplement with whole food supplements. And she understands that. And she was talking about how everyone needs to use essential oils. She was talking about how they have the worst soap there and it's damaging people's skin and they need to get something better. So she was talks about toxic free living. So I just absolutely love my doctor. Like, when she retires, I don't know what I'm going to do. I absolutely don't know what I'm going to do. But so again, what I want to talk to you guys about is the one thing that I needed to improve is that I was testing for high blood pressure, right? And one of the awesome things that she gave me was diet recommendations for it. So that's so cool. That's why I love my doctor. She doesn't want people to just, take a medication. She wants people to make the lifestyle changes that they need to. So what are the causes of hypertension and high blood pressure? So eating too much sodium, having too much caffeine, having too much alcohol, and stress. Stress is a huge contributing factor. So it makes a lot of sense why my blood pressure was high. You guys know I was recently in Mexico. When I was in Mexico, I was having chips and salsa with every single meal, having way more sodium than usual. Even though I tried to eat healthy a lot of the time, I had my egg whites and veggies every single morning. I had a salad almost once a day. But I did have wine 1 or 2 times a day because it was on GM's bill. And then I do drink a lot of tea, especially when I'm like at the plants and stuff. And so it made perfect sense. The other thing is, you guys know, in the automotive world here in Michigan, what we've been dealing with. So at the time, we don't know who's going to be affected. There's still changes going on. So obviously I got a lot of internal stress going on because of that. But the good thing is, we can always, when we're going off track one way, we can evaluate and see what's happening. So I actually evaluate how I eat. When I'm here, I do generally eat fairly healthy. I lean towards keto. I don't say that I follow any diet plan because, again, I have lots of allergies, so the way that I eat is very specific for me. I lean towards high healthy fats, like avocados is the only one really I can do. I can't do the tree nuts. I lean towards higher protein. I do still eat red meat on occasion. I do try to have vegan meals is very, very often. You know, I use vegan protein, but I do lean towards high protein, healthy fats. So I lean towards keto. And again, my doctor said all my numbers were great. My calcium level, my iron level, my hormone levels, everything that she tested was amazing. So that's good. But I was evaluating how I eat. So one of the things that I don't do is I don't cook very often, right? So you guys know how busy I am. And so I buy healthy meals. I have Factor 75 is delivered to my door, and usually I choose the paleo or ketogenic meals that they have. Every other week I get Home Chef, and I usually get one salad with that, and I usually, whatever it is, put it in the crock pot. And a lot of times for breakfast during the week, I will get a frozen egg white, add some power greens on it, and I'll eat that. So I was actually looking at the ingredients and the minerals and vitamins and everything that were in some of the frozen meals that I had, and that is probably where I'm getting too much sodium from, because I don't put salt on anything, and I always use Himalayan salt, and I have this miracle salt that I bought like in Utah, and I bought it I think in June, and I still have some of it left, so I do not use a lot of salt at all, but I'm probably getting too much sodium from packaged meals because it has sodium in there in order to keep them fresh. So I have to start minimizing what I do on that. That's where I need to do some of my sodium. I also have a lot of tea during the day, and probably I need to, and it's usually caffeinated tea, so I probably need to reduce a little bit of the tea that I've been drinking to reduce my caffeine. And then I'm headed back to Mexico in a week and a half. So when I go back to Mexico, then obviously I'm going to try to stick better and closer to the way that I usually eat, so that I can make sure that I get my hypertension under control. So the suggestions that I was given by my doctor was to follow the DASH diet in order to help lower blood pressure. So DASH stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. And what you need to focus on, the things that you need to eat in order to lower hypertension, are foods that are rich in calcium, potassium, and magnesium. So again, I'm mildly allergic to dairy, and so I don't get to eat a lot of things that are high in calcium other than my power greens that I have in the morning. And they didn't always have spinach for me when I was in Mexico. Sometimes it was other vegetables. And I didn't take my calcium supplement. So this is a reminder for me that I have an amazing whole food calcium supplement that I have a prescription from my doctor for. So it's a reminder to me that I need to make sure that I take that supplement. So foods that are highest in these nutrients are fruits, vegetables, dairy products, nuts, seeds, and legumes. So again, I can't have the nuts. I really shouldn't have the dairy. So a lot of those things I have to supplement for me. You also can get them from whole grains, fish, and poultry. And again, I can't eat fish. So some of the things that you need to remember to naturally reduce your blood pressure: 4 to 5 servings of fruit each day. So a serving is a medium-sized piece of fruit, or half a cup of chopped fruit, a quarter cup of dried fruit, 4 to 5 servings of vegetables each day. So I'm going to make sure that I definitely am checking and making sure that I get 4 to 5 servings of vegetables per day. So 1 cup of lettuce or raw leafy vegetables, half a cup of chopped or cooked vegetables, 2 to 3 servings of dairy, if you can have that, They recommend 6 to 8 servings of grains each day. I tend to eat ancient grains, and I probably don't eat 6 to 8. But because again, that's the way that what's been working for my body and making sure that I have everything that I need. And lean meat, poultry, and fish, 2 servings a day. So that's 3 ounces. 4 to 5 servings of nuts, seeds, and legumes. So one of the things that I did buy, I bought some black bean dip and black bean chips to try to, I don't tend to get meals that have like a lot of beans or legumes in them, but I can get some snacks. And again, I have to read my labels, make sure I'm reading my labels, making sure that the snacks that I'm grabbing are not high in sodium, which is going to aggravate it. Limit, you want to have 2 to 3 servings of healthy fats and oils. And limit sweets and added sugars. That is for everybody. It doesn't matter what you're trying to do, but everybody needs to limit sweets and sugars to 5 servings or less a week. A week. So less than 1 serving of sweets a day. And that's 1 tablespoon of jelly or jam, half a cup of sorbet, or a cup of lemonade. Eat less than 2,300 milligrams of sodium a day. Try to limit your sodium to 1,500 a day, and that would lower your blood pressure anymore. So that's one of the things that I really, really have to do. I have to make sure that whatever especially with my snacks, whatever I am getting, turn it over, read my labels, see how much sodium it has, and make the best choices as possible. So some suggestions: make a goal to eat a fruit at every meal and at snacks. Add lettuce, tomato, cucumber, onion if you're going to have a sandwich. If you're having yogurt, top it with fruit and nuts to make it healthier. If you have something like pizza, make sure it's got stuff like tomatoes, squash, spinach, broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, onions. Have a variety of cut up vegetables and use a low-fat dip as an appetizer instead of chips and dip. So we'll see if I can try to do that when I go back to Mexico. Sprinkle sunflower seeds or chopped almonds over salad. Try chopped walnuts or almonds on top of cooked vegetables. And try some vegetarian meals using beans and peas. Add garbanzo or kidney beans to salads. Make burritos and tacos with mashed pinto beans or black beans. So that is the gist of what I want to share with you guys. If you know anyone who has been suffering from high blood pressure or needs that additional information, as usual, please share that with them. Of course, I got to add in a little bit extra because we're always trying to boost and get to where we need to be as fast as possible. And so one of the things, again, for me specifically, without a doubt, one of the reasons probably why my blood pressure is out of control is because of high stress. So as you guys always know, for sure, without a doubt, using essential oils can help in reducing your stress. So one of the essential oil blends that I'm going to be using on a regular basis in order to help with this is Aroma Life. So Aroma Life has sesame, cypress, marjoram, ylang-ylang, and helichrysum. And I actually put this one like right here on my arm. And then Citrus Fresh. So Citrus Fresh is just super amazing because citrus equals happy, guys. Like, think about how you feel when you open that container of orange juice. Like, you just want to whiff it in, and your brain just automatically wants to smile. Like, that's what Citrus Fresh is going to do for you. So using this aromatically in the morning is going to really boost your mood and reduce your stress. And you can actually also use it topically for other reasons. So research it, because that's why I got a roller ball on it, because I actually rubbed this one on as well. And then another blend that we've been talking about recently, which is great to make sure you drink enough water, because make sure you drink enough water, and flushing all the things out of your system is also super important, right? If I'm trying to reduce my sodium intake, I also want to make sure if I have sodium that I get it out of my system as soon as possible. So drinking water. So Sleek Essence actually is a blend that a lot of people are taking right now because it helps with satiation. It helps with the feelings of fullness. But it actually has a bunch of citrus oils in it as well. So it has grapefruit, tangerine, spearmint, lemon, ocotea, and stevia. So this is another great one to reduce your stress levels, to take internally, add it to your water. I actually have my water right here, drinking my water right now with some Sleek Essence in it. So those are the tips and tricks that I have for you guys today. As usual, thanks for joining me. If you know anyone that has been suffering for a little bit and they need some natural ways to release and reduce high blood pressure, get rid of hypertension, things that they need to eat, please, please, please share this video with them. If anyone has shared this video with you, please get back with that person if you need any additional information. If I'm that person, ask any questions. And if you haven't done so yet, please see my previous post. Please love the post. Wish me happy anniversary and check in daily because I'm going to be coming up on here. I'm going to be partying with you guys. I'm going to be saying hi. I'm going to be giving stuff away for free, especially to people that have not yet had the opportunity to get the emotional and stress relief support that they need. So check me out daily. And again, say hi to me, love this post, love my post that I just did, and wish me happy anniversary. All right, guys, thank you. Have an amazing day. Bye.